So I'm not appreciating this lady at all, trying to come for Nene, trying to say she's not a good grandmom and things of that such. Look now, you chose to have babies with her son. If you didn't like how he was or how Nene raised him, then why were you even with him from the beginning? To me, women like that see kind of like a check, like, oh my gosh, because he's Nene's son, then that means like I'm closer to the bag. No, sis. Nene money is Nene's money. And if Bryson want to be on Nene level and have the Nene type of money, then he needs to go and work for it like his mom did. Like, you cannot just expect that the mom is just handing over money. And let this be a cautionary tale to any woman in this situation that kind of sees dollar signs because the son is the son of such and such. That do not guarantee you the bag, sis. So you better off just doing your own thing, because one thing I learned about watching ounces and oodles and noodles of episodes of Judge Judy, the woman is just as responsible for taking care of the child as the man. So don't sit up there and think that you're going to live in the lap of luxury off of child support. Like, I wouldn't even want to do that. Like, I would want to work too to provide. Even if my husband got it, like, I still would want to maybe provide too and do a little extra. You know what I mean? Like, maybe my husband would just provide the basics, but maybe I want to provide the extras. And I mean, I just feel like that's what I would want. You know, of course, I want working to be optional if that's my choice, you know, and my husband maintaining things and I'm taking care of the household type of deal. But I'm still gonna want to do my part and hold it on my end. So I just don't like the fact that she is talking to or directing her energy to Nene instead of the man that she had kids with. She submitted to that man when she laid down and had kids with him. She didn't submit to Nene. Nene wasn't in those conversations, and Nene wasn't there pillow talking with you, telling you sweet nothings. So keep that same energy for your baby dad. I really don't like this girl. She is such a hater. So in her lengthy Instagram post where she tagged Nene and trying to come at Nene, well, she didn't tag Nene, but she is trying to come at Nene, the part where she said, better hope that lounge works out because those boutiques were a flop and your TV career is over. I don't know how people respect you or call you the queen. Delusional. Burger King may be best for you too. Okay, that's all. Carry on. Oh, and keep your legs closed to marry men. Girl, bye. Even on Nene's worst day, she still got more than you, obviously. Because, obviously, Nene is out there being busy, booked and busy, while you are sitting up here crying on the internet, making posts. When you could take a page out of Nene's book, follow her script, be a boss, do your own thing. If you think that Nene is blacklisting you, then try to create your own bag. Start a YouTube channel. You become the reality TV show star. See how people want things to be handed to them. If you were really interested in telling your story, you could do it. Nothing's stopping you. You could have your own podcast show. You can have your own YouTube channel and narrate and talk about your life. But the fact that you don't want to do that, you just expect to get a bag off back, just lets me know you are a clout chaser. And I don't like that. And then don't be talking about Nene's flops of this and that. At least she tried something. At least she did it. At least she is way farther in life than where you are. And don't ever try to say something about, let me see, your career is over. Sis, things could always change. This is not the final say. And that's for anybody. If you're in a situation where you feel like you're down, there's only one place to go from down is up. So it's never the final say. If it don't end in victory for you, then you keep holding on. You keep hope alive, because in the end, you win. When you believe in God and you have faith, that's all you need. At the end of the day, you don't stop. You keep going. You keep living. You keep showing up until the end result is you in victory. Okay? But that's just what I had to come back and say, because I don't like this lady at all. Don't try to even talk about your baby dad either. Your oldest son is a junkie. Who says that? That is your kid's father. That may be true, but I feel like as a parent, you should not sit up there and say that. You have to kind of put on, united front for your kids' sake. Because how do you think that makes them feel? You blasting their dad. That's like half of them. Half of them is their dad. So it's just, she's not thinking. Bryson, where did you get this lady from? I'm pretty sure it's some nice little country girl country club girl in your neighborhood where Nene lived at that, would have helped elevated you and y'all could have like worked together kind of thing. I don't know this lady, but she's giving very much cloud chaser vibes. And Bryson, do better. Men, do better. Because now she is stuck with Bryson for life. They're stuck with each other for life. And all this blasted on the radio, I ain't gonna blast you on the radio, that she's doing, girl, you just gonna stay stuck. If you think this is gonna get you closer to Nene's coins, it's not. You should have sat there and been quiet and ate your food. Because at the end of the day, y'all are family. So how you think Nene gonna feel knowing that you said all this stuff about her? Yes, Nene will eventually get over it for the sake of the grandkids, but at the same time, like, come on now, don't make it harder. Don't make it difficult. Keep your emotions in check. She mentioned something about like how her family and stuff know what's going on. Your family should have told you, calm down, sis. It's not that serious. At the end of the day, you got 2 legs, 2 feet, 2 hands, whatever. You have everything needed to support your own kids. And you do that. And if Bryson don't want to be there, and if Nene don't want to be there, so be it. But at the end of the day, you can still support your kids off of whatever you make. And they still can be very successful. And the time may come where that side of the family may need them. But in the meantime, don't be blasting people on the internet. Whoo, child. She's trying to prove a point, trying to blast Nene, but she knows so much about Nene and closing on her house and making a profit and how she couldn't sell her house and have no real friends. Why do you know all this stuff about Nene and not your baby dad? This is the type of investigative reporting we need to hear from you about your children's father, not about Nene. We can read the blogs and posts and YouTube videos and online articles and see what's going on with Nene, but that is not who your baby dad is. Bryson is. So you need to be running him down and talk about how much of a deadbeat he is. Well, alleged deadbeat, because that is who you had the relationship with, not Nene. And I hate it. I do not like when people try to say things like, she said like this: how do you blacklist me and your family, telling me you'll make sure I never work with anyone on TV, but now you're crying that the industry is blacklisting you? She said in a post about Leakes, you're a terrible friend and a person to work with, a terrible person, period. You've lost all your good friends. I don't like that. Like, who are you to say any of this to Nene? And then, anybody at that. And then I didn't like where she was like, you need to humble yourself. Sis, you don't have to tell nobody what to do. Let me see. So here she said, well, I'm the same one that said, you better humble yourself because everything you have can be taken away. Cough, cough. Who are you to say that? So let's just go with your theory, your thought, your line of reasoning. If everything can be taken away, everything can be given back too. So just because like right now it could seem like Nene is down in life, that is how life is. We have ups and downs, and it just goes to show you, like, when you're down, people just rejoice and they can't wait to see you down. But when she was up, you didn't hear all this from this mouth from this girl. And at the end of the day, like I said, this is not Nene's battle. Your beef is not with Nene. And I really feel like if you want to have a relationship with Nene, for the sake of your kids, you need to chill, because that is their grandma. So eventually you're gonna want everybody to be on one accord, and you're gonna want Nene to be there as a grandma kind of thing. But anything that the grandma does is an added benefit. You cannot expect her to be there when she has her own life. She has her kids. She's done raising her kids. So if she wants to focus on other things, that's fine. She don't have to be there for you. That was your choice to have a kid with Bryson. That was your choice. You should have vetted him. The only qualifications it seems like you had was that he was Nene Leakes' son. Other than that, I'm pretty sure you did not vet him about his character, what he brought to the table, if he was a good provider, if he had good character, none of that stuff. You didn't care. You just probably only seen dollar signs and an opportunity to be famous and associated in the limelight with somebody like Nene and her son. So, girl, go ahead. That's how come we don't feel sorry for you. Take this up to family court, and then think of you need to go to family court. And what are they going to do? They're going to ask you the father of the child, who is a father. Nene don't got nothing to do with this. My son ain't even in. No, she's not even in this. So I just don't understand your grief. Like, even when you go to the courts, it's between the two parents. not the grandparents. No. So, sis, relax. Whoever you are. Oh, wait. I know her name. Her name is Symone Davis. So, Symone, relax. It's not that serious. Do not be taking this out on Nene. Other than that, let me know what y'all think, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.